Psychism Today by Benjamin Krem's Master. A Master Speaks, Volume 1, page 85. In earlier times, it was customary to seek the advice of an oracle when faced with some quandary, some difficult decision. The ancient myths are replete with accounts of such events and testify to the deep superstition which prevailed in those far-off days. The oracles became all-powerful and frequently influenced the course of political action. Whole nations were plunged into war and disaster on the word of the oracle. Today, things are not so very different. Throughout the world, men and women in every sphere of life seek the advice and counsel of clairvoyants, astrologers, and soothsayers to help them solve their problems and dilemmas. In the vast majority of cases, that advice is spurious and useless, yet people gladly pay substantial sums in the hope of higher guidance. So deeply rooted is the habit of turning to others for help in this way that many people, otherwise intelligent and sophisticated, find it all but impossible to make a decision themselves. At the same time, a considerable industry exists to cater for their demands for guidance. In this situation, all manner of nonsense passes for superwisdom and trained inner perception. We are entering a time when the psychic faculties of man are coming under stimulus. Eventually, though, these facilities will unfold in such a way that the soul's higher knowledge does indeed become available to the seeker. At the present time, however, in most cases, only the lower psychic mechanism manifests itself and brings through from the astral planes the illusions and distortions of these realms. What use, then, to seek from the realms of illusion the answer to one's dilemma? Much education and correct training must proceed before the world may properly benefit from the guidance of prepared sensitives. That such preparation and training will be available is not in doubt. Much thought has gone into the planning of these procedures, and the day is soon at hand when the work can begin. In the interim, due caution must be exercised, and the sharpest discrimination employed in all approaches to psychics. Better by far it is to make one's own decision and to learn, if necessary, from one's own mistakes. In this way lies growth and future strength. No man becomes a master who cannot stand alone and act with purpose and intention. Supine dependence on psychics and guides leads but to inaction and lost opportunity, and serves only those who ply their lucrative trade. Thus do we recommend the sterner course of self-reliance and the discipline of the spirit, on which anvil the tempered blade of the master is forged. The time is coming when no one will sell the gifts of the Spirit. The day is dawning when the joy of sharing these gifts will be its own reward. When insights and knowledge stem truly from the Spirit, the thought of payment enters not therein. Soon we will see a cleansing of this field and a proper evaluation of the sensitives in our midst. The presence of Maitreya and his brothers will bring a new purity of approach, a flood of knowledge, and a wiser handling of this entire subject.